Sag. Hi, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this is your life and love energy for the months of September and October. So I decided to do it for 2 months, guys, because we are having so many changes during September, and I know for me, my life will be a bit hectic and busy. But then looking forward in October, we have Mercury retrograde, and I wanted to make sure I get all of our October videos out. Now, God's willing, I will be able to kind of come back to talk to you all, maybe for like a mid source of information that may come through. Anything that come to me, maybe I can share it with you guys. But I do go live every single week, every Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Instagram until further notice. That time could change to an earlier time, but until then, of course, I'll keep you guys posted, okay? But in the meantime, if you guys can't wait for that live reading, you can always book a personal reading on my website at g1insights.org. Please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you guys as one of my subscribers. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for all of your beautiful energy, because it's been really helpful. So I thank you, Sag. So Sag, wow, we have like a lot of masculine energy here. So that could be a good thing, because when we think of masculine energy, it's like it's strong, it's powerful, it's fearless. When I think of masculine energy, I think of protection. I think of things being provided for. I think of how everything is all okay, that we don't have to worry about our tomorrows, because the masculine energy usually takes care of it all, right? And so it's interesting to me that you do have a lot of masculine energy here. And to start it off, we do have the King of Cups, which is all about being trustworthy, compassionate, respected. Okay, it's also about opening your heart to people around you, especially, learning to trust people and to being able to take heed to heartfelt advice. Sometimes we don't always want to hear what people have to say, and sometimes it just takes just a moment, of somebody saying like the right thing to us that can help change our mood or to change, our perception on something. So in June and July and August, I used a lot of animal and mammal energy, but I'm going to use some more animal energy this season, because I do believe that once again, we're going through like this huge transformation. So when I did your animal energy, you got the panda. Okay, how cute is that? Look at it. That the baby's so cute. So cute. Oh, it's so cute. Listen, it says balance, harmony, and detachment. So for you, Sag, it seems like that is exactly what it is. Learning how to trust, rebuild your trust. Maybe you're learning to trust someone all over again, or maybe for the very first time. Maybe you're giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. Okay, maybe if someone has betrayed your trust, you're learning to try to trust them again, or to at least try to forgive them. Okay, or maybe you have done this to someone, and maybe they're learning how to rebuild trust with you. Okay, but it says here you are being guided, Sagittarius, to remove self-sabotaging thoughts and feelings, and no longer label yourself or others. Okay, take a step back and find the harmonic balance within your life and its relationships. For a lot of you, this could be about love. For a lot of you, this can just simply be about your relationships in the workplace. It doesn't always have to be romantic, but it says in your relationships. Align with your core values. What are your core values? What is the one thing you will not tolerate? What is the one thing you stand for? Embrace the magic of today. So don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Let's move on. Let's be happy. Let's try to find it in our hearts to forgive those who have done us wrong. Let's try to find it in our hearts to embrace that we are all different, and that we all come from some type of story somewhere in the past. We all have a journey that we all had to get over at some point. And so you are definitely being challenged, Sag, to build trust, or to rebuild trust, or to have compassion towards someone who may struggle with a lot of insecurities. Okay, this can be a water sign for some of you. This can be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. If you are dealing with the Scorpio, Sagittarius and Scorpio, people are better off just being friends. you know, I would say that's a fact, but I'm very strong in my opinion about that. I think when I think of Scorpio and Sagittarius people, I automatically think about Ike and Tina Turner. It was not a good combination. Like, it was like, it can be really good or it can be really, really bad. And as you see, it seemed like as if it was never really that great, right? So I think Sagittarius and Scorpio people can have a lot of beautiful, sexual, tense energy between their partnership. I think it can be very fun and exciting. Now, I have seen Scorpio women with a Sagittarius man. I've seen that. And I think that it works in a sense up until the Scorpio woman gets tired of being bullied and controlled and told what to do. That is when things can slightly change. But a Scorpio man with a Sagittarius woman, or Scorpio will constantly find themselves upset and enraged by the Sagittarian woman, because as much as she loves to love and as much as she enjoys being loved, you know, Scorpio men, I'm afraid, just don't really have it within them to really kind of constantly stimulate the Sagittarian woman, you know, or perhaps show them the compassion that they deserve. So, not saying that Scorpios are incapable of love, but it just, when it comes to fire signs, Scorpios only do too well with fire signs. So anyway, let's get back to it, Sag, right? So for a lot of you, like I said, love is definitely key here, okay? Because I do see the Ace of Water as well, which is the Ace of Cups, okay? It says falling in love, the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth. Is it because now you guys are learning to trust each other? Is it because now you guys are working on insecurities? Again, it don't have to be you. It can be the person that you are with, okay? This can also be a new step, a new foundation, a new home, new lifestyle, new wardrobe, doing something completely different. And I feel like this love relationship for a lot of you can bring that side out of you, making you feel renewed, okay? Or maybe you guys are just simply starting over in your relationship, getting remarried, having a baby, just doing something to kind of work on what you guys had already, okay? Now, I do see here the Two of Wands, which is all about moving forward, okay? Then we have the Balance card, which once again is like that indecisive energy, the need to balance partnerships with work, or the need for balance and moderation, or even compromise. So it's like kind of picking and choosing your battles. You know, it's like a kind of like a scale, you know? Like, oh, this is too much. This is too heavy. Nope, that's not enough, you know? So it's like kind of like you guys got to come to some type of compromise, and not be so aggressive. And maybe that's where all this masculine energy is coming from. It could be a lot of aggression, a lot of, well, I'm right and you're wrong energy here. It can also be a lot of cocky energy here as well. Now, for some of you, that might very well work out for you when it comes to your career and when it comes to, you know, your approach in the world when dealing with people, or when you're dealing with your finances. It says here to speak your mind with confidence. So again, I did sense that there was going to be some cocky energy here with you. Now, I also see the King of Wands. So there's definitely a lot of fire and water energy here, you know. So it's almost as if you have to be more in tune with your emotions, or to at least monitor your emotions, okay? So the feeling is mutual between you and this other person, like this, the feeling is mutual between you and this other person. I feel like you both want to make things work. This could be marriage counseling. If this is not marriage counseling, some of you might feel like, you know what, fuck it, let's get the divorce, you know? But I feel like that does not need to happen. I feel like this person just want you to express yourself and to prove to them that you do care and that you're not trying to be all over the place. That I feel like they just want your attention, you know? I feel like they're feeling neglected. They could be feeling a little out of sorts lately. They could be feeling like you're not really there for them as they probably would have liked you to be. This can also be, I just heard Libra. This can also be Libra energy as well, because I do see air energy here too. So this could be a Libra, or this could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, okay? Now, I do see here to communicate with a vision. You know, once again, they're looking for this assertive energy in you. They're looking for you to not really assertive, but they want you not to be so aggressive, but to be more passive, more compassionate, you know, show a bit more love towards how they're feeling, you know, to try to be a bit more understanding. Okay? So there's definitely a lot of heart-to-heart conversation that needs to happen before you and this person can even try to move forward, because I see new home and then I see new partnerships, okay? So maybe you guys are done with that relationship. Maybe you guys are saying, fuck it, just let it go, right? Some of you could be possibly ready to move on to a whole new union. Whatever this is, I still feel like you're kind of stuck between what's right and what's wrong. Again, there's that balance, trying to balance everything between love, your career, between you and this other person, okay? If it's not a Libra, it's definitely some other air sign or some water sign that you guys have been dealing with. Either way, you guys need to have a lot of heart-to-heart conversations, and I'm really hoping I can come back and do another reading for all of us by mid-October, going into like early November maybe, okay? But I think it would really help you guys too if you did tune in on my Instagram page when I go live on Tuesdays. I think you guys should tune in, because I think whatever information you guys are seeking, whatever advice you guys are seeking, I think that you will find the answers, okay? Now, September 6th, Venus will go into Leo. September 9th, Mars retrogrades in Aries. Jupiter will go direct in Capricorn. So, yay! Okay. That's good, because that is your ruling planet. And so all the things that you are devastated over or upset over, whether it was dealing with your money, your finances, I feel like don't allow anything or anyone come between you and this person, because I feel like for a lot of you it is a money situation, but I think that is other outside influences that can be affecting how you're feeling at the moment. And that is like the worst thing ever, because especially if you know that you really do care for this person, and then you got all these naysayers or these people that's like trying to convince you to like leave that person alone. Make sure that that person don't want what you got, you know, before you go listening to them and, you know, letting them put all these things in your head. Make sure that these people are not trying to get what you have. So September 17th, we have a new moon in Virgo. That's really good. That's going to shed some light about, you know, maybe I should give more, you know, instead of always being the one asking for something. Maybe I should be the one to reach out and to touch that person. Maybe I should be the one to reach out and let them know that I love them. You know, the new moon in Virgo is really all about, you know, not necessarily give and take, but it's all about, you know, giving more and asking for less. You know, so instead of saying, well, it's all about me, instead of us playing the victim or feeling like we are owed something, this is about, well, what can I do for you today, sweetheart? You know, how can I make this right? What can I do to show you that I'm down for us? Like, what can I do? You know? So it's more about what I can do for you, not so much about what you can do for me. That is what this is all about, okay? And so, with that being said, we have the autumn equinox approaching us soon. The 21st, 22nd, give or take a day, depending on where you are in this beautiful universe. And then we have September 29th, give or take a day. Saturn will also go direct. So when it comes to things being restricted, I know 2020 has been tough for a lot of us, especially on the relationship front, especially on the financial tip. It has been hard on a lot of families and couples, and you know, I mean, you see people that have been so in love that have never really been fighting, they now fight. So I just want to spread a little encouragement to you to just not give up on love so easily, you know, and don't be so eager to just allow this person to walk out of your life. because Saturn has been in Capricorn all summer long, just like Jupiter and Pluto, and it's here to remind us to do the right thing, you know, to get in touch with our emotions and to fix what we need to fix in our careers. And now that these planets are going direct, the money will return, the love will return, you know, taking our relationships serious, that energy will return, being more serious about our relationships in the world, with partnerships, business partners, those type of things, that will also return, especially if you have a particular job that's been kind of frustrating lately. Trust me, all of these things are going to be coming to a complete end. Any type of difficult situation you are dealing with is going to be at a complete standoff, okay? October 31st, we'll have a full moon in Taurus. That's going to shed some light on a lot of things because we're being more loving now. Okay, but let's rewind. On October 4th, Pluto will go direct in Capricorn. And that's all about, once again, about socializing, you know, building up our career, being mindful about how we approach people. October 13th, we're going to have Mercury go retrograde. And with Mercury retrograde, you know, that can cause some mishaps when it comes to communication of all sorts. Verbal, physical, emotional, sexual communication. Like, all those things will matter. So you have to know how it affects you. So I think I'm going to encourage you guys to check out your birth chart and see where your Mercury is. It might most likely be your sun sign. If not, it will probably be the planets before your sun sign. So it will probably be Scorpio, or it might be Capricorn. That might be what your Mercury is if it is not Sagittarius, okay? Now, that is going to determine how you communicate. Are you calm? Are you flamboyant? Are you loud? Are you angry? Are you upset? You know, are you strong-headed? Are you cocky? How are you communicating? Are you coming off really abrasive, or are you coming on very sentimental and sexual and sensitive? It does matter. Mercury can affect our wealth as well. It can affect our communication. It can affect our technology. So make sure that you guys, from September, mid-September, around the 15th of September, all the way up until October 15th, make sure that you guys are double checking your emails, your texts, your voicemails, your mail, your U.S. mail, right? Or wherever you guys are in the world. Check your mail that comes to you every single day. You never know what type of important information may be out there for you. So with that being said, let's check out your overall energy, okay, guys? Ooh. And I feel like I want to come back and do a love reading for you guys, like an extended love reading. Because this is, I feel like, let's see what your energy is for the King of Cups with the Balance card. I do see balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and wait for perfect timing. So right now, maybe you feel like it's not the best time. Maybe you don't know if it's the best time or not. But I feel like maybe you should wait. You know, give it a week. Give it a few days. Maybe that person will come. Whew, sorry about that, guys. A call came through. I wasn't expecting that, considering that it's my tablet that I'm looking at. So, all right. So I'm doing the energy cards. We have the King of Cups here on top of balance, which is all about balance, moderation, cooperation, and compromise. So the storm warning card, which in traditional tarot deck is the Tower, it came out in reverse, which means that you guys are either avoiding a situation or something is happening that needs to be addressed. So there is definitely a situation that is calling your attention, and you may not want to discuss it at the moment, but you need to, because it's going to help you for the next few months. If you get this all out the way now, I mean, I know it says wait for perfect timing, you know, and of course you want to do that because you don't want to be impulsive, but don't wait too long is what I'm saying. Like, don't wait too long to let this person know exactly how you feel. Okay, now we also have the Ace of Cups, and like I said, that's all about love, a resurgence of a relationship, working things out. Can we actually get that relationship to work out? With the King of Swords, I think so. I mean, it's talking about being impartial, being diplomatic, seeking out professional advice. So again, this could be marriage counseling, This could be therapy, individual counseling. It works, guys. And I know a lot of us get so superficial, like we don't always want to go to a therapist, or we may not always be in a mood to pray or to ask God for assistance. But this is not a religious thing. This is simply saying to seek out professional advice. And once again, that word balance is here, okay? So it says balance, mental and emotional considerations. There is a need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. So you have the word balance here more than once. Once again, it's all about compromise. If you truly want that resurgence of that relationship and you truly want to work this out, you need to be willing to compromise. You need to say, you know what? Cool, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and they're right. I haven't been catering to my home or my family or paying attention to my husband the way that I should. Maybe I haven't been giving my wife the love that she deserved, you know? So it's all about compromise, and it's not saying, I have to sneeze, I'm sorry. Excuse me, guys, I think I had to blow my nose. Okay, that's disgusting. Hold on. Oops, sorry guys. Don't judge me. Listen. Okay, if you sneeze while you're talking, all that means that you're telling the truth. So, whatever. Oh, I was not expecting that. It just, like, came out of nowhere. So, sorry about that. That never really happens to me like that, usually. Like, I don't usually sneeze while I'm doing my reading, so that's funny. Okay. So, on top of the Ace of Cups, okay, and yes, I'm okay, thank you for asking, and the King of Swords. Action, wow. I'm telling you, so do not wait too long to express how you're feeling, because even though there's a need for balance, moderation, and compromise, and it's saying to seek out professional advice, balance out your mental and emotional considerations. That means don't just be impulsive. Yes, you want to take action, but you want to do it the right way. You want this person to know, listen, I've never stopped loving you. I just been caught up in my own little world. I've been busy. I've been trying to handle everything, and I'm sorry. I think that this person, that's really all they're looking for, is for some sort of acknowledgement from you. I think that that's what it is. And lastly, we have the Two of Wands with the King of Wands. Anxiety. That's what it is. Anxiety. Do you see the storm in the back of this card? Do you see that? Some of you are afraid that the storm will never end. Some of you feel like the storm would have put an end to something that's really special. But I'm telling you, you guys can work this out, guys. You don't have to live like this anymore. You don't have to live in fear. You have to be honest with your feelings. Guys, I want to do a love reading for you guys so bad. Because for a lot of you, I really do feel like this is a love thing. Some of you have been going through some financial issues, but I don't think it's anything compared to what you guys have been dealing with in your love relationship. Guys, I love you, but I do need to go. Guys, I want to share something with you, though, before you go, okay? This is my holiday candle. Okay, we have holiday candles at g1insights.org. My candle line is Passion versus Pleasure. For each and every holiday candle that you guys purchase, I will donate a portion of my earnings to a family in need or a community. So this can be clothes, this can be shoes, this can be a coat, this can be food, anything, guys. If we just want to give back to the community and to say thank you to all of you that have been really showing a lot of love and support. If you know a particular family that can use this assistance, please nominate them. You know, submit it on our website. Let us know. Other than that, guys, I thank you for watching, and you have a great week wherever you are in this beautiful universe.